Hello, welcome back to another video. This is building a boat tutorial in under 5 minutes. First, you need to pick a color for the bottom of your boat. I'm going to pick gray concrete. Second, make a line underwater like this. I suggest a minimum of 4, but I'm going to make it 5. Now, do this and make an L. And then, you could do something like this. This is going to be the front of your ship. Now, I would make the bottom of the boat a little bit bigger, kind of like this. The bigger you make the bottom, or the flat bottom like this, the bigger the actual boat is going to be. Alright, this seems like an appropriate length. Now, for a back, I'm just going to make a little stump like that. Now, you're going to want to start making a layer like this. So it's one block off of the original base. Alright, now that we have the first layer, we can do the second layer. You can either build it on top of it like this, or to make the boat just a bit bigger, you can do another layer where it's one block off of the last layer. Alright, now you're just going to want to build up and make it so it is just peeking over the water. Alright, now you're going to want to dry it with sponges. Now that it's dry, you're going to want to pick another color. This color is going to be the top half of the ship. I'm going to pick a light blue for the ship because I like this color. Now you can make it as tall as you want, but I wouldn't make it more than 2 times the height of the base, which the base for me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I wouldn't make it taller than 10 blocks if you had a 5 deep base or hull. For me, I'm going to make it 4 blocks. After that, you're going to want to build the floor or base of your ship. I'm going to make it out of birchwood. Alright, now that we have the deck complete, we need a superstructure, or where the captain would, steer the ship. So I'm going to make that out of light gray concrete. The superstructure is almost like a little house on top of the boat, so you can also think of it like that. Now that that's complete, you're going to want to make a doorway and a place for the windows. Right, now you're going to want to make a ladder or a staircase to get down to the second floor. Now, making the inside is optional, of course, but I kind of like to, and I think it's a cool addition to know that you could just go inside of any ship and have a little interior. I would suggest placing torches around just so you can see, and then you can get rid of them later. Now the boat is pretty much up to you. You can design it pretty much however you want. You can add any decoration or basically anything. But I'm going to do what I like to do, kind of like a standard passenger boat. Now usually what I do for regular boats is I'd make one long hallway like this and then little doors for rooms, and you'd go in your room, but there is barely any space for any rooms. So I'm going to make a hall that's off to the side and then the rooms like this. And then there'll be a door here where you should enter your room. Now you can add your source of light. I like to put lamps and just have a little lever. And you can put windows if you want. This whole step is basically up to you, what you want to decorate or how you want to decorate. But I'm just going to do what I like to do for standard rooms. There we go. Now we can just put chests here, almost like storage. And put another lantern. Now, again, this part is optional, but you can dig down and make a boiler room. If you're going to make boilers like this, I would suggest not putting any fire, but put campfires instead, because once I actually put real fire into the boilers and it caught my entire ship on fire and I had to rebuild all of it. Now you're going to want to add bulkheads, which are big barriers to stop water from getting past. And I'd put an iron door. Alright, I'm going to make a yellow engine. Engines are pretty simple to make. You can basically just do whatever you want, kind of like this. Now for propellers, you're just going to want to have 2 things coming out of the engine, or if you didn't place an engine, you can just have them coming out of nowhere. Here we go, just like this. Now, for propeller fins, I would suggest doing stairs, just because they look the best. But again, that's just my opinion. This is your ship. You do pretty much whatever you want. But those are my propellers. Now to steer the ship, you're going to need a rudder. There we go. Perfect. And that's the ship. Now if you make a bigger ship, obviously you have more room to do other things. But that is going to be it for now. And I'll see you in another video.